We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here we go. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Pass to Avdia. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Just 5 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fires. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Shireman. The Celtics working the ball around now. Takes it off the glass. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Sharp. Lillard, bounce pass. Plenty of space. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Shireman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's Kamara. And Tatum pulls it down. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's Brown with the three. Avdia. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, listen, Denny Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Outside Holiday drills the three-pointer.
Well, if you look at Holiday's three-point numbers, they're more than solid. It's an underrated part of his game.
Now here's White. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Shoots from 14. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Tatum. Now Tatum. From outside the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Avdia can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 6.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
Here's Lillard. Portland again missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Tatum. Off target there with the little leaner.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Celtics with possession here. Pritchard with the ball. Pass to Brown. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. Boston. No good that time either. Pass to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Left side Williams. It's stolen by Brown. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. They set the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic. You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on the league floors. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Trailblazers making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And as his career has progressed, Dan, Jeremy Grant becoming a more offensively focused player.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. I think that Jeremy Grant's one of those guys that got his early playing time in the league with defense, energy, and effort. And as he got more playing time, that allowed him to develop his offensive skills. And now he is a very good scorer on top of what he gives you on the defensive end.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Pass to Brown. Off the run. The shot is good off the backboard. Brown's got his second basket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Basket good.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Pass to Sharp. Over White. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Outside White. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Trailblazers trailed by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Avdia. Shoots over White. Avdia gets the bucket.
But when Avdia shoots the ball, it just looks right. Great form.
Here's Hauser. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Here's Sharp. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Grant. There's the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's not going to go for him. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Now Klingon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Pass to Pritchard. Picked by Vucevic. Driving inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. .116 left to play in the first quarter. Grant, right side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Oh, good on that one.
Yeah, he's really up. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Portland trailing here. .46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Lillard missing. Now Pritchard. No scoring in this one. The 3 ball. The rebound by Grant.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And it's tied up with that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. That one, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by one. Let's take a quick break now.
20.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
Grant surveying the D. And Holiday has it in the corner. A shake. No good from Grant. Boston trailing. The three from Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Pass to Grant. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Vucevic. Low block shot on the way. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with the bucket.
Working it to Vucevic, and he does not hesitate.
Didn't think that was going to go in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Lillard with the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Now, here's Grant. That's short off the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
That's to Holiday. Lillard outside. From past the arc. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. substitution. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Portland no good that time either. And here is Tatum. He's got 13. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by Williams.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Holiday with it. He has 5. Loads it up for Williams. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Pass to Garza. And stolen by Sharp. Kamara with it. Now guarded by Tatum. 4-on-3 break. White wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. White's got his second basket of the night.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Sharp on the wing. Abdia can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Shireman. And stolen by Sharp. There's the lob to the hoop.
And credit to Holiday for keeping this offense in rhythm. He does a great job spreading the ball around.
Now Tatum. He's got 13. Here's Garza. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Shireman. Shot clock at 3. Top of the key. Tatum's shot is off. Outside Holiday. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Holiday's got 9. Here's Boston now. Trailing by 2. White looking around. Outside Tatum. Out to White. Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his third 3-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
You got to have some fight to play in this league. Obvious showing plenty.
Here's White. He's got 9. From downtown. Rebounded by Kamare. Pass to Holiday. Stripped it away. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And here are the Trailblazers now. Now, here's Sharp. Outside Holiday. Pass to Kamare. That 3 off the mark. And here is Tatum. 13 points in the game. Here's Garza. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
And he makes that one.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Outside Holiday. Back to Williams. Sharp on the wing. Releases. The kick out to Williams. Outside Holiday. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot. Tatum gets it inside. Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Lillard from outside. And Boston with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brown outside. Back to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Lillard surveying the D. There's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And what a setup for Klingon, who just has to reach up to throw down that lob.
Pass to White. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Thibault. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Portland. Now, here's Sean. And here is Grant. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Gonzalez. And it's Lillard missing. Celtics leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pritchard with the ball. Still scoreless. Over in the corner, Brown. Floats one. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now Lillard. He gets it up. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the Celtics now. 4-point game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
They set the pick. Pass to Tatum. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Now Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Lillard with no one around and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. Back to White. Brown outside. Over Avdia. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The deep three from Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's stolen. Pass to White. Latrey scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And that's just a smart pass by the veteran, Drew Holiday.
Pass to Cada. Here's Shireman. Brown outside. Here's Cada. Clinging, covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lots of layers to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is, he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
And it's Sharp missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. High post Vucevic. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. Boston. No good that time either.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Lillard outside. And yes, it's good. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
At this point in his career, Lillard leans a lot on his outside shooting, but he can still mix it up inside.
Here's Brown. Shoots over Grant. And it's Brown missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
For the lead, that one goes. Count it. He's got 14.
Oh, Lillard is an accomplished scorer. He just figures out all kinds of ways to count. Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Williams a screen. A floater. And the layup good by Lillard. And it's a 3-point Portland lead.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Celtics trailed by 3. Bounce pass Pritchard. Brown outside. Can they get it? A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Grant up top. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's the Celtics ball. Over in the corner, Brown. This ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
That's a 2 from Lillard. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm.
Shot on the wing. Brown's shot is good.
Assisted by
6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Grant, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Richard with the ball. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Short. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Hauser. Now Pritchard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Blazers ball.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Lillard from outside. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Vucevic. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Brown with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got 9.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Here's Lillard. And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 20.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Gonzalez. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 4. Shoots over Gonzalez. The rebound by the Celtics.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Brown, no good. And here's Portland. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Holiday. Out to the right wing. The open shot, Lillard. Nice form on the 20-footer. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Brown gets it done inside.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
1:27 left here in the third quarter. 3-pointer, Lillard. Nailed from 3-point land. Lillard's got 25 points.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Back to Brown. Over Thibault. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers leading by 4. No good from Grant.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Sinks the 3-pointer. Pritchard's got 8 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
The kick out to Brown. For the lead. Lillard with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Jacks up a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Brown feeling out of it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25-62. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Pass to Grant. Puts up a deep 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And here's Tatum for 3. Outside, Avdia. Finished off by Avdia.
Nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the open.
Inside. And it's Hauser in the corner. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Pass to Klingon. Anderson looking it over. Over Pritchard. Avdia. Hand stolen by Tatum. Pritchard from outside. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, we see this every night now. Tatum has become an excellent playmaker, a point forward in many ways.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from the wing. Kata's shot is off. Blazers on offense. It's a 1-point game. Avdia up top. The fader. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Hauser. And here's White. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And that one swishes right in. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams changing it up here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And that one drops. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Here's Avdia. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum looking around. From the high post. Avdia with the rebound. And here are the Blazers. Up top, Klingon. Avdia up top. Henderson outside. Good. Henderson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Outside, Gonzalez. The kick out to Tatum. Now, here's Avdia. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing out.
Here's Kata. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. They lead by 1. Here's Avdia. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to Pritchard. A crossover. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Pass to Lillard. From the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Tatum down low. Stolen by Avdia. Lillard outside. Pass to Holiday. Lillard, right side. There's a screen by Kamara. They get it back. To the inside. Outside Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beat you in so many different ways.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Lets the three fly. And Klingon pulls it down. Pass to Lillard.
Boston foul.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Celtics making a switch here.
Blazers breaker dance crew.
And the foul on Sam Hauser. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Sharp on the wing. Safety move. And he sinks the layup. Sharp's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Nice focus. Sharp wanted that bucket inside, so he went and got it.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Hauser in the corner. White. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Lillard misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And here's Sharp. To take the lead. And Lillard gets it to go. 27 points for Damian Lillard.
I tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Hauser. And here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Trailblazers with the lead. Pass to Sharp. Williams scanning the floor. And stolen by White. Hauser with the ball. Outside White. Jacks up a three. No good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Fires the three. Rebounded by Brown. Here are the Celtics with the ball. To take the lead. Buries the deep ball.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
2 minutes.
Now Lillard.
2 minutes.
Yeah, easy call.
Sam Hauser. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first that ties the game up.
Well, look, Lillard is that guy who brings a spark when he's on the floor. Ask any of these players. They want him out there with them.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Your Blazers youth dance team.
And so both free throws good that time. And that puts them ahead.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Brown. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now Lillard. Vucevic pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. The lead is 2. Puts up the 3. Cleared away by Avdia.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink this.
And it misses. Now here's Tatum. Outside Brown. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Derek White. He's off from 3. Taken away by Brown. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's White. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Foul Pritchard. And stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, no good on the dunk. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.